What's going on, everybody? My name is Justin. You're on Fast Entrepreneur. We're going to get right into it. Today, I want to talk about, do a crypto update for early March 2022. And I'm going to talk to you about what I'm looking at. Nothing what I say is financial advice. You should always do your own research. Let's get into it. All right, let's just talk a broad overview. The two big things that I think are, affecting everything are the war. Right, the war in Ukraine right now. Just quickly, what it is. If you didn't know this about me, I actually taught history for a little while. So, and maybe I'm not the best history teacher, but the way I see it is, is after World War II, we've got NATO, right? So you've got these NATO countries all get together and they say, listen, an attack on one of our countries is an attack on all. We will pledge to come to each other's defense. Now, whether or not this gets tested or not and how it plays out, we'd have to wait and see. Hopefully we never have to wait and see. But Russia is not a NATO country, and neither is Ukraine. Ukraine has asked, maybe wanted to be. They are not in NATO. There were no plans maybe to be in NATO. However, they were pledged that perhaps they would become in NATO, but who knows? Russia doesn't want, countries around them, on their borders that are NATO countries. And maybe this is just Vladimir Putin, getting, older, getting, his post, his Soviet mindset, KGB, losing his mind, getting paranoid, but pure bad, pure evil. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people that are being disrupted. And so, my heart goes out and all the prayers to the people in Ukraine, all the people in Russia that are suffering as well from this. This is a terrible thing to see. And unfortunately, the rest of the world and the NATO countries are just sitting by and watching this unfold, trying to use all the maybe things in their power like sanctions, etc., to hopefully bring this to a quick close without prompting further aggression or potential involvement in this war. So with that being said, that's kind of the backdrop that we're living in. We know that we around the world we're doing maybe a little bit better with this with the crisis, the health crisis that's been going on in the last several years, and but not everywhere. And if you look at vaccination rates, etc., it's not equal. It's a lot of the rich countries, etc. But as long as this thing is circulating somewhere, leads the chance for further mutations. But all we can do is wait, pray, and continue to arm ourselves and protect ourselves. Okay, so. And then finally, we have, this is, I guess, the second major financial thing that I wanted to bring about. But obviously, maybe this is three things that we're getting at. But we have the rising inflation, and we're seeing it everywhere. We've seen it, and now the Federal Reserve Board of the United States, here in the U.S., they're suggesting they're going to start tightening. Maybe we're going to see this around the world, and this can potentially tamper growth. So this can particularly hit risk on assets, stocks, and crypto potentially. It doesn't mean that the tech ain't great and all, but this is unfortunately there's greater backdrops that we're in under. Just a quick note on crypto, and then I'll get out of here. Is when I'm looking at crypto right now, I'm looking at, first off, prices can be very, very volatile. So if you're going to be in, obviously do your own research, but, you can, unless you've got stop losses in positions, you can lose, significant portions due to volatility. And a lot of times if you're staking coins, you don't have a choice to, sell out immediately. And sometimes there's even longer periods, couple weeks, sometimes to unstake, positions. So you're kind of locked in. Now, with that being said, I'm looking at the Cosmos ecosystem. Why? It's inter blockchain. It seems to be the narrative, kind of bringing all the blockchains together. Very new, lots of new airdrops. And so simply for, purchasing just a few coins, Atom, Juno, Osmo, and staking them, perhaps using like the Kepler wallet, you might be eligible for a slew of airdrops. There's already been several, but This ecosystem is exploding, and you can look into it. You can follow some folks on Twitter, etc. But that's it's kind of the way I see this for March. That's my update. I'm going to get out of here. Peace. I hope this helps. Much love. Everybody be safe.